What's up, guys? David here with the final week of EGL. Week 12, we're up against Mora. He's in first place right now, and we're facing him off for the last week. We're both basically qualified, so we both ended up bringing kind of the same team. I think his only change was the fact that he had a Kingdra, which he didn't have before. Meanwhile, I brought the same Pangoro, Koba Berry, but I put Surf on it. It's the same Lopunny, Fake Out, High Jump Kick, Return, Toxic. I brought a substitute Roost, Mean Look, Perish Song, Murkrow. Shoutouts to my boy Quando Ren 66. That's an old name for being one of the main people I watched back in the day, and this is his set, and I love it to death. Speedy, bulky Rotom, Payapa Berry, Nidoqueen, which is kind of cool, with Poison Jab, Earth Power, and Fire Blast, and then Scarf Gyarados with Stone Edge and Dragon Dance in case I get knocked off. So that was that. I didn't really EV anything. Any of the new Pokemon. Nidoqueen and Murkrow are brand new. Hell, Pangoro's still adamant and he has Surf on him. And overall there's just a bunch of stuff I could have changed, but I didn't. He brought Talonflame. I'm assuming it's offensive. He brought what I'm assuming is his offensive Milotic again. Mega Guardy. Physically defensive Donphan. Life Orb Tornadus, and some kind of Kingdra. Looking at the team, I thought it was Rain, or it was some sort of Critdra, maybe. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. So he's going to lead Gardevoir. I'm going to lead Nidoqueen. He's going to Mega Evolve. Hit me with a Psychic. Payapa Berry eats it. And a Poison Jab. Kill him. Now, He's seen me do this so many times that he didn't expect me to just bring it again. So, he goes into his Tornadus. I go to Rotom. Eat this Air Slash. Eat this knockoff. Probably not ideal for me to eat that knockoff, but I got the burn. And that's what I really wanted. Now, I decide to go into my Gyarados, which is Scarfed. And I take the Air Slash like a shitty champion. Unfortunately, I'm now in range of Talonflame Brave Bird, so I just fire off a Stone Edge, get 30% on this thing. I know it's probably going to recover, so I decided now it's the time to go to Murkrow and set up a sub. No, I Perish Song, and I take under 50 from that Ice Beam. And here I was planning on going for Mean Look. I believe I still do. Yeah, Talonflame. Clicks Mean Look. I feel like if I used Mean Look first, I would have been okay. He decides to Wisp as I go into my Rotom. He should have known that my Rotom was my play. So, I go for a Toxic on anything he wants to bring in. He didn't have a Steel type, so I brought Toxic. Switch out into my Nidoqueen, sack it off. Turns out I don't sack it off just yet. And he fires off a Draco Meteor. And I see no damage. I think Specs. So I decide to go for a knockoff here. Get rid of the Rocky Helmet. He is almost in range of Surf. I don't know. Yeah, he goes back into Kingdra for whatever reason. And I decide I can just sub and heal back up with the Roost here. And so my game plan right now is to weaken everything to the point where Lopunny can sweep. I want to trap something, either the Torn or the Kingdra right now with my Murkrow. Maybe Milotic if I get lucky. I just go for a Volt Switch. I'm not expecting him to go to Donphan here. So I go to my Murkrow. I'm like, yes, now's the time. I'm going to click Perish Song on his Draco. He goes into this. And I decide, well, that's one thing I could do. I'm going to sub here. So he goes for an Air Slash. Perish count fell to 2. And I'm just hoping he doesn't click Knockoff here. He Air Slashes. We both perish next turn. And that means I could very easily just go into whatever. I go into my Lopunny knowing I could take any move. Take the Air Slash like a champion. And down goes Tornadus. Murkrow gets a kill. Isn't that great? So, Fake Out. I don't have Quick Attack. So, I just have Fake Out. I'm going to hop on out, sack Murkrow. Probably not ideal. I should have sacked Gyarados here, because it was the least useful. Because Murkrow still beat like half his team. So, knowing full well, I Thunder Punch when I could have went for a Drain or a Surf. I think a Surf would have been the best play, to be honest. So I could have Surfed twice and killed the Donphan. He wouldn't expect Surf, so he wouldn't go into his water types. He Agilities here. And here's where I realize, oh no, I lost. So, go into Lop. Go for a Fake Out. I see it's not going to kill. So, Rotom comes in as the sack. Hydro Pump kills me. And I decide, hey, if I dodge the Draco, I'll win. And I didn't dodge the Draco. So, Lop comes back in. Click Fake Out. Cry a lot. But I live, thankfully, because I have... because Lopunny's bulky as shit. Go for return. In comes the young Talonflame. Killing off my Lop. And Pangoro comes in. It's Cobra Berry. We all know it's Cobra Berry. And so, Thunder Punch. I could have Drain Punched. I think that was the play. I think if I Drain Punched, I had a chance of living this. Depends how much HP he had. But, you know, things happened. Murkrow got a kill. That's exciting. And so ends regular season of EGL. The Brooklyn Bonnets, your favorite team. I know it's your favorite team, especially yours. I see you. We ended up 7-5. Not the best record. Not the record I expected. I definitely expected fewer losses. But a lot of misplays early on in the season, and kind of here in the end of the season, really cost us. But hopefully we make it to playoffs, and we still are kind of likely to make it to championships. All I have to do is get through Mora, Andres, or Ryan, which are probably the three. Mora and Andres are definitely the teams that I have the most trouble with. Oh, considering my squad. But regardless, it should be fun. Yeah. Next match you see will be the playoffs. And yeah, I will see you guys then. Peace.